Hey everybody, it's Gary here, Kids Connect. It's the day after the snowstorm and I'm out in my backyard. There's even my dog Leo hasn't been out yet. Nobody's got tracks out in there. Leo's up in the window there if you look carefully. He's kind of staring, waiting for me to invite him out, but I probably won't today. Anyway, I've got a little lesson for you today. It's like I don't know, about 30 degrees right now, and it's just after that lovely snow we had yesterday. Not too bad. So let me get kind of set up here, and here we go. We'll try it out. Let's see if I can do this. All right, so I'm outside. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, like has anybody done anything extraordinary lately? Well, if you ask me, just being extraordinary is getting through every day of this pandemic and making sure to keep everybody that I know and love safe. That is extraordinary. Okay, that's just like me. And you probably can think of something that is extraordinary for you as well. Our lesson comes from the book of Mark, first chapter, verses 14 to 29. This lesson is another one of those lessons where ordinary people get this call from God to do something extraordinary. Do you remember last week's lesson? Samuel is helping prophet Eli in his temple. God began waking Samuel from his sleep, calling, "Samuel, Samuel." God was calling him to do something. Eli's sons were doing bad things and not listening to their father nor God. So God called Samuel to speak the truth. Now we're going to go forward to the New Testament. After John was arrested, remember a few weeks ago, John was called to do something extraordinary. He was called to travel from village to village to speak to the people and to baptize the people. For this, John was arrested. He passed along the beach of the Lake Galilee. He saw Simon and his brother Andrew net fishing. Fishing was their regular work, like a day job for some people. Jesus said to them, "Come with me. I'll make a new kind of fisherman out of you. I'll show you how to catch men and women instead of perch and bass." They didn't ask any questions. They dropped their net and then they followed. A dozen or so yards down the beach, he saw brothers James and John, who were Zebedee's sons. They were in the boat mending their fish nets. They had to mend a lot of nets because fishing was like big food item back then. Right off, he made the same offer. Immediately, they left their father Zebedee, the boat, and the hired hands, and they followed. One thing that all of these people, Samuel, John, Simon, and Andrew, they all dropped what they were doing to follow Jesus. Jesus pulled them out of their everyday jobs and said, "Follow me," and they followed. God changed their lives. We too believe that God will shape our lives when we say yes when God calls us. I had a personal calling a few years ago to go for my regular job, and then my calling was to actually go into teaching. At the same time when I was teaching in the schools, I was actually began teaching in Sunday school. So it's been, I don't know, 9 or 10 years now. But so that was a call from God. I could feel that it was a call from God. And I continued to do the teaching in the Sunday school because I feel like it's a call from God for me. So, beautiful day out here, a little windy. We're going to end with a prayer. Good morning, Lord. Today's a new day, a chance for a new start. Yesterday's gone, and with it, any regrets or mistakes or failures that may have happened to me. Today is a new day. It's a good day to be alive, and I give thanks, and I do. Thank you for today, a new opportunity to love, give, and be all that you want me to be. Amen. Hey, and make sure be kind to one another, tender-hearted, love one another such as God has loved you. Be nice to the people around you, even if they're not nice to you. Amen. Have a great week.